Thank you. You just reminded me on time. Okay, this is the first problem. So this is the practice test on numeric conversion from binary to decimal and vice versa. So when you convert from decimal to binary, there are two combinations used for converting fractions. Okay, fractions. They are called fixed point representation and floating point representation. Okay, so by floating point we mean the decimal point or the binary point can float. It has no fixed position. Okay, in the fixed point representation, the binary point or the decimal point has a designated fixed position. Okay, so you count the number of integers and the number of binary places. In floating point, we have no such counting. No, we count the number of divisions. Okay, so given the following number 132.425, convert the or what is the 10-bit floating point representation using 4-bit exponent and 6-bit mantissa. Okay. What is exponent? It is the number of times we divide a number until the result has an integer part of 0. Okay, and the mantissa is what remains of the last, okay, rather the last quotient when the integer part is no longer a 0. Okay, we follow. So this is continuous division. Okay, so we'll lay down the formula. Let me give the let me copy the problem in the worksheet. You can copy this yourself. No, it's already there. Okay, we follow. It's already there. You can download the solution from then we expand this further. Okay, we follow. This remove this for the moment. Disregard this for the moment. We'll have enough. So anyway, what we'll do is we'll make a formula that will divide, continually divide the number given, okay, the number to be converted by 2. Okay, so this is, of course, this divided by 2. And we check if this is if the integer part is a 0. The integer part of the quotient is 66. It's not 0. So therefore we are going to continue. We just around here we just say equals that. Okay, we follow. And then we'll just copy the formula. Okay, and then we'll just copy this. Okay, that's the shorthand, and copy this below. Okay, and then remove the results after the first 0. You follow? So these are the results after the first 0. We'll remove them because we only need the result with the first 0. You follow? And then we count the number of rows. That's how we count. It's 8. The final count is 8. Okay. So how do we? Okay. How do we copy our answer? We will convert the mantissa. We follow. Our final mantissa is 0.51728,516, and the number of times that we divide is 8 times. So anyway, we know 1248. No, if you know the binary series, we know that 8 is 1000. However, if you want to make sure if there's a deck bin, this will work only for most of the time, no? For the modern Excel, or for large numbers, but not very large numbers. No? So 100. This is the exponent. Okay. Now for the mantissa, we are going to convert this into binary. So we start with 0.5. So this is a 0.5. So this is less than 1. So therefore, we will start laying out our binary, rather our truth table, okay, starting at 1/2. So kasi 0.5 nga, diba? So to make a long story short, let me copy the table which I have prepared. You know this already, no? Okay. Buti sana kung mag-preset please. Okay. Remove this first. Delete this, okay. So okay. So this is our places, place values. Okay. Anyway, I think this is already correct, no? You follow? It's already correct. I have copied it by value, but it's still correct. No? Now what we'll do is put a formula here, which is the product of the symbol that we are going to pick and the weight assigned to it. Okay. Just paste it here. Okay. And we know this value here to be the sum. No? The sum of all the weights. We'll say equal sum. Now you can look at this formula at the worksheet which I have attached in our regular site. No? And then this will be equals minus this. Okay. So we will bold this and then change this to a different color. Maybe a bigger size. Bakit ayaw mag-red? Red. We want this red so that we can see this easily. Okay, so once we have laid out the binary table, okay, the Boolean table, we can now start our pick, mark, and subtract. Okay, we have 0.5, 0.517. Can we deduct 0.5? Anyone? Can we subtract? Can we mark this? Can we mark this? Yes or no? Okay. Anyway, you find the recording now. We can mark this because it's smaller than 0.517. Okay. Once we mark this, automatically the 0.5 that we marked is deducted from our from the given value which we want to convert. 0.517 minus this is we have 0.0172. Now the next value is 0.25. We're going to the right. Can we subtract this? If you try, by marking it, you will know that you will have the wrong marking because the result will be negative. So this is wrong. So we'll have to mark this as 0 again. Okay. Can we mark this? Yes. No. 1. No, sorry. 0.1. Sorry, no. Hindi pala yun, it's 0.017, not 0.17. So I made a mistake. Anyway, I will know the mistake. I will detect it because the red value there becomes negative. No? How about this 0.06? This is bigger than 0.01, so we can mark this. Can we mark this? 0.03 is bigger than 0.01. We can mark this. If you try, it will become negative. Anyway, no? Can we mark this? Yes. Okay. So we have the final value because we are now in the 6th binary place. Okay. So our mantisa, we can just say equals concat. Okay. So 6-bit mantisa, 1001 and a 4-bit exponent. Okay. So that's our answer. So anyway, let's look at our exam. What are the choices? 1010, we're looking for this. Okay, this. Okay, and the mantisa is 100. This is the correct answer. The correct answer is letter C. Okay, any questions? We go to the next question. 10-bit floating point number. This time we are using a smaller number, no? 54.1628, but we can use the same table. Okay, we can use the same table for the same solution with a different value. Okay, we'll copy this because we know that we can reuse this. Okay. In fact, we will just initiate the correct value and we will get the same result. No? This number 2, and the value that we are supposed to convert is a smaller value, 54. You just shade the number, no? Because if you shade including the space, it will become a, when you paste it here, it becomes a text, no? This is a number now, 54168. We can copy this and paste it here. Take note, everything recomputes. Everything recomputes, no? So we have here, this is a 0.27, okay, divided by 2. This is 13 divided by 2. This is 6. 6 divided by 2. This is this. 3 divided by 2. And then we will remove the unnecessary rows. The rows which are after the first 0. Okay. So it's now sure that we count the number that our exponent is 6. Okay. We'll just add the necessary 0 because we are required a 4-bit exponent. Okay. And then we will clear this. Okay. And our value is this. Now, this is our value. We also paste it here. Okay. So now we're ready to pick and mark. Everyone, now we're ready to pick and mark. 0.84, we can deduct 0.5. We have 0.34, we can deduct 0.25 because it's bigger. And then 0.09. Now, if you deduct this, it will become negative, obviously. No? So we will skip, mark it as 0. This is 0.06. We can deduct it from 0.09, so we'll mark this as 9. So this is smaller because 0.337 is bigger than 0.3125. 0.3125, mark this. And then finally, now if we mark this as 1, it will become negative. So this obviously 0. Okay. So this is our answer for number 2. You can do this during the actual exam, huh? As long as you use the same formula. But be careful, you double check your formulas before you make your answers. Okay. So the value is 0101. What 0110? There's no 0110. There is a 110110. Okay. Is there a 110110? So no. So the answer is, of course, it's none of the above. No? Any questions? Number 2. Okay. It's in the Dagler. It's in Dagler. No, you can look at the worksheet yourself, download it, and look at the formulas. Okay. Given the following fixed point, okay, given the following decimal number, what is the nearest? There's such no fixed point tayo ngayon. We have the same conversion, but this time to a different format. So we have a fixed decimal or binary place. Okay, we'll just copy this, but we'll have a different answer anyway. No? What's the problem? Given the following number, decimal number, compute the convert to fixed point binary. No? So assume, no? Always assume that we reach only up to the 6th binary place. You follow? What's the number that we need to compute? 541785. It's almost the same. $58 ba? 54. 58 pala, no? I just copied it and it's copied as a number, so it's okay. Now, this is not enough. We'll just copy this because 58. We put it here somewhere. Okay. Because we need we will need an integer part. This is the fractional part, no? So the integer part here is 1, this is 2, 4, 8, 16, this is the binary series, 32. Now we reach only 32, right? Because 64 is bigger than 58. So we'll just move this. Move this closer. Ito na lang siguro, no? Okay. Okay, do you follow? And then we will copy this formula again. This formula computes the partial product of each position. Yan, no? So take note of the formula. This is the partial product of whatever is marked and the weight. Okay. And then we will get the sum. Of this. Okay. And then we will get this here. And we will subtract. Okay. And then we will bold this and then get a bigger now. And then we'll color this red. So it will be easy to look for. Okay na ba? Is it clear now? No, it's not yet bold. So now it's bold. Okay. So now, since we have laid out, now that we have laid out our binary series in a table, we can now start the pick and mark. So for 58, we can pick 32. Okay. So the result is 26. So we can pick 16. The result is 10. So we can pick 8. The result is 2. So we cannot pick 4. We can pick 2. The result, no, 1. We will mark this as 1. The result is 0.17. We cannot pick 1. And then 0.5. We cannot pick 0.5. Obviously, no. Any questions? So we mark this. No, sorry. We mark this as 0. Can we pick this? No. If you try now, it will become negative. Okay. We'll just unpick this. 1, 2, 5. Now we can pick this. Okay. This is smaller. Okay. Can we 0.0535? We can pick. Can we pick this? No, because it will become negative. Okay. Okay. Can we pick this? Yes. Can we pick this? Yes. Okay. So we are now at the 6th binary place. We stop. Okay. So the next thing to do is to copy this. No? Our answer. We'll just do a concat. Know what a concat is? A concat will add strings together. And then this is the binary part rather than integer part. And we have a decimal point and concat the fractional part because there should be a separator. No? Okay, so we have this here. No? Okay, this is our answer. We will bold this. Okay, do you follow? So let's go back to the question. 111010. 111010. This one. These are two of these. Then 01011. 01011. This is letter D. No? Iba yung ano, no? 001. Letter E is not the correct. No. Sorry, no? Letter E pala. Okay? Because there's supposed to be 2 zeros. Right? 001, 011. Okay? Letter D is wrong because it's 01, not 001. Okay? Any questions so far?
Sir, excuse me po. Hindi daw po makapasok si Paraiso.
Yes, I have just welcomed Paraiso to the ano. Anyway, let me check again. Before we proceed to the next number, no? Let me count you again. Who was the last one? Okay. Aside from Paraiso. Aguelo. So before we proceed to the next number, no? Anyo. Serbo, I think, is there. Kutanda. Espinosa. Ginies. Haraplasan. Pulido is rare here. Recto. Salgado. Tanduyan. Okay. I'll check this again, no? Later. So, yeah. Letter E is the correct answer. We'll proceed to the next. Given the following decimal number, get the nearest fixed point. Oh, fortunately, no, 128 is the next number in the binary series after 112. So therefore, we can't pick 128, but we can pick 64. The number before 128 is 64. Or if you want to ask, no, we just divide 128 divided by 2 is 64. Okay, so we can reuse, which means we can reuse this. Okay, we can reuse this for number 3. Number 4 na ito, no? So it's number 4 now. Yeah, it's number 4 now. Because it's supposed to be number 3. This is number 4. Okay. Okay. So instead of having this, okay, we will add a 64 because the number that we are supposed to convert is how much? This is the number. Okay. So we'll add a 64 here. Okay. We'll expand this. We'll add a 64 and we'll copy this formula so that we can have the partial product, no? The partial product here. And then we'll copy this. It's our source. And then it comes here. And then we'll sum of this. You follow? So I just updated the formula and then we will subtract or pick and mark, and then we will emphasize this by giving it a different color, a different size, and something bold. Okay. Any questions so far? Any questions? So you chat me if you have a question. So what can we pick? Pick and mark. You can pick 64, right? We pick 64, we left with 48. 48, so therefore we can pick 32. We're left with 16 something, so we can pick 16. Now we are left with something lesser than 1, so now obviously we cannot pick anything above 1, okay? 0.421875. Can we pick 5.5? If we try, we will become negative, obviously. So therefore, we will not pick it. But we can pick this. Okay. 0.17. 0.17 is bigger than 0.12, so therefore we can pick this. We can pick 0.06 because it's bigger than 0.04. And then, no, sorry, we can't pick, no, 0. Okay, we can pick this because it's smaller. Okay, and yeah, you have to extend this. No? It's exactly the same, so we can pick this. So we have an exact value. We stop anyway because the result is now 0. Okay, so we'll just concat the integer part. And then concat the fractional part. Concat, no, means join. Concat means join. Okay. Okay. So the answer is 111000 with 4 zeros. Okay, and 011011 is our repeating. Let's go back to our question. The answer is 1111 with 4 zeros. Okay, this is the one with 4 zeros, and there's another one there. but this is the correct, letter E is the correct answer, okay? I haven't cleared my answer anyway, no? I've answered it before, so we'll go to the next. Any questions? Any questions so far? That's number 4. Okay. Number 5. Nearest fixed point equivalent of 43.625. Okay. 43.625. So we can copy. Now, we can copy this, but we can copy, it's better to copy number 3 because it's only 46. Right? You get my point? No? So we have uh, a ready formula. So this is now number 5. It's okay to copy and paste as long as you are sure of the formula, okay? What's important is the construction of the formula. The given is the same anyway. So the number we need to compute is this. Basically. Okay. You also paste it here. And then we remove the marks. Okay, so we now have a ready worksheet. Okay. We can start picking. The first pick is what? 32. Oh, sorry. Mali yung ating pick, no? The first pick is a 32. We're left with an 11, so this is a 0. So we mark 8 because it's lesser. So the next number is 3. We can pick 4. We can pick 1, 2, however, no? We're left with 1.625. We can pick 1. 0.625. Okay? Do you follow? It's bigger than 0.5, so we can pick this. 0.125. This is not a good. This is not the right pick. This is a correct pick. So now we have an exact value. We'll just mark these things as 0. Okay? Do you follow? So this is our answer. Fortunately, we don't have to rewrite formulas because we have the needed formulas given that the value is which is 43.65. Okay. Any questions so far? Huh? Okay. Number 6. This is our answer anyway. We'll answer this. The answer is 101011. 101011. There's only one of that, and 101000. So this is it. Now this is letter B. Any questions? We proceed to the next. Fixed point pa rin. Given the following, we have 98 this time. Okay, so 98 we cannot start with 32 because there's a 64 which is covered by 98. Do you follow? So we can use our solution in number 4. Because 98 is covered by 64. Okay, but it's not covered by 32 because we need 64. Okay, you get my point? Huh? We'll just copy this. This is now number 6. Okay. And the value that you're supposed to convert is 98. You have to be exact in copying. No? Because if you're not exact, you can convert it into a string. We'll erase this. We follow? Okay. We start our pick and mark. We can pick 64 because it's smaller than 98. What's left is 34. 34, we can pick 32. We're left with 2, so therefore we can mark all these. 2, we can mark it as 1. 4.21, so 1 is not marked. 0.5 is not marked. Okay. 0.25 is marked. 0.125 is marked. This is not marked. Okay. This is marked. Okay. And finally this is marked. So we now have a 0. Also, we reach the final point, which is 6 decimal place or 6 binary place. Do you follow? Okay, so number 6. Convert to fixed point binary. The answer is 1100. There are how many zeros? 3 zeros. 1 followed by 3 zeros and 1 0. This will be it. No? 11000 and 1011 This is not it. Okay. We should have 110010. 110010. 110010. This is it. No, ito. Letter C. Exactly it. No? 11 followed by 3 zeros followed by 1 0 and 011011. Okay. Any questions so far? We're down to the last 2. So I will not introduce a new topic today. I will introduce subtraction the next meeting. Okay. Okay. So the next, this is easy now. We convert this into a decimal given a fixed point binary. Okay. We just copy this. We don't know how many places we need, but we just fill in the values. No? Given the following binary number, convert to decimal. Fixed point, no? Fixed point binary number. Yan. Okay. We don't need this, and we bakit ayaw na-delete? I'm not sure what's wrong, no? Just delete this. First. Because this recorded as a formula. I'm not sure what happened. Let me check this up. Then we just undo. Okay. Delete ko na lang muna ito. Where I was wrong. Okay. Delete this and then delete this. Because our answer should be in decimal. Okay. This will be our answer here. We will bold this. Okay. And the value that we need to and the value that we need to convert is ito na lang natin i-copy. Copy it here. Okay. We follow. So how many are these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have enough. Otherwise, if you don't have enough, we add a 1 to 8. Okay. 1, 1, 1. Let's delete this annoying. Then we have zeros and copying, no? 0, 0, 1, 0. Do you follow? So we now 114. And the next is 0. And then we have 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We'll delete this. This must be rounded off. We'll just extend this. 114, 484, 375. Okay. We need a 114, but it's not a 484. It's a 4375. There's a 484, but it is a 112. Therefore, we have no other choice. The answer is none of the other choices. None of the above. No, because it's supposed to be this. Okay. Any questions so far? This is number 7, by the way, no? This is number 7. I'll check your attendance again, no? Number 8. We copy this because this is the same worksheet. We need for number 8, but okay, the given value is different. Okay. Delete this first because we don't want to have an accident, no? And then we'll delete this. Tulad kanina, it hanged because there's something wrong, no? The way it's copying. Office 365, I'm using Office 365, and the problem with that is the copying from other worksheets. It's number 8. Copy. Okay. It's okay now, no? We'll have 1, 1, 1. Okay. 0, 0. No, sobra ito, no? Sobra. So we don't need a 64. Okay, we'll just mark it as 0. It's more convenient. We need 1, 1, 1. Because it exceeds 0, 0, 1. Okay, that's 57. And then we have 1, 1, 1. 0, 0, 1. Okay. 57.89065. 625. 0625. Okay. 57.89065. This is the correct answer. We have finished the attempt. Okay. 8 questions. Take that yourself. I suggest you do it again. Okay. And then there's also the next exercise, or the next practice test is already up. No, you can already start taking the next practice test. I'm sorry. No, it's about binary subtraction. Ito, no? You read this slide. Subtraction and representation of negative numbers. We will discuss this next meeting. Okay. Okay. And then I will show you the solution, of course. And then remember, no, after that, we'll have one more topic, which is Boolean algebra. Okay. And then we will have a second formative test. Okay. Any questions so far? Any questions? We'll dismiss early today. Okay. I don't want to introduce a new topic. Okay. Let me check the attendance once more. Buelo, Anyo, Kutanda, Espinosa, Guinness, Haraplasan, Pulido, Recto. Kamay ako ng chat dito. Sargado. May baby ka already. Tanduyan. Okay. Parsha, you had vaccination last meeting.
Sir, si Sargado, sir, nag-transfer na, sir.
Transfer na ito? Okay.
Yes po, si Sargado.
Sino rin yung nag-vaccinate si Parsia last meeting. Anyone else? Anyway, Parsia, you look at the recording. Last meeting was recorded. Okay. So the worksheet for the solution is up there. Any questions? Bye, everyone. No. Thanks for coming.
Bye, sir. Thank you, sir.
Bye, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Sige, sir.